Hello, hello, and welcome to some more Shadows of Sharn, a D&D campaign taking place in the Everon setting, specifically the City of Towers Sharn. Uh, we go ahead and have a nice hello from our good old detectives here, the Eyes of Many.
Hello.
What? What's the issue here?
There's absolutely nothing odd going on. Everyone is perfectly normal and well dressed today. Thank you all so much for coming.
Sorry, hold on. I got something in my eye. Okay, I'm
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, I think you got it out.
Listen, I didn't know that there was a dress code today.
Dress code? I'm a monkey, Brian, okay? This is my life. How dare you attack me and my people and my country?
All right, don't get
My
into any
Donkey
monkey
Kong
business
country.
here.
I have to go, actually. My mom said I can't play today.
That's understandable. It's fine.
This joke is bananas.
I gotta go, actually.
I didn't actually buy bananas. I should have bought some bananas.
Have you ever eaten a banana with the peel on still?
Mm-hmm.
No.
No?
Okay.
No!
Oh, okay, yeah. Johnny and I have, like, reasonable
Yeah.
people. Tune in next time and you'll see that live.
No?
will.
I like eating
Give
orange.
one
bone
sub and I'll
in.
eat a banana whole.
Oh?
Nate, I'm trying to make you some money, so I got you.
Alright.
If you need me to go higher, I will. 2 whole subs. Make it happen.
Like the
What?
sandwiches or
Yeah.
2
Yeah.
foot long
Like a
subs.
foot long?
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Ayo.
Yo, what?
So what happened last time, gamers?
Gosh, what did happen?
We had we had a dream, and the dream did face reveal itself, and we got our fucking asses kicked only a little bit in the dream, and there was a kid, and he was like, "There's monsters attacking me," and we're like, "Okay, but like you're fine," and then he disappeared, and we were like, "Pog," and that's basically what happened.
And then
Twister's
the
dad's
dream-
stuck in the dream world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the dream started to collapse after that, and we were like, well, we should probably get out of here. And then we saw Twister's dad, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. The only
Hello.
person that left immediately was Galen. Everyone else stayed.
I don't think Galen
Not
had a choice.
My choice.
Galen did not have a choice. Everyone
Yes,
else.
that's what I was saying.
Because
Yeah.
I do not dream, unlike you little bitches.
Damn.
Okay.
I'm cool, I'm quirky, and I'm fun, and I don't dream.
And then we ended with 2 individuals coming in asking for help with something,
Mhm.
saying they have a case for us, and they seem to be from a different region of the world.
Yeah, they're from another country. Another continent, possibly.
Out of towners.
Yeah, another country. That's what I believe you've been told so far. As shortly after making your way out of the plane of dreams where you helped a young child fend off the quarry, the creatures of dreams and nightmares that inhabit the place. And yeah, you are face to face with them now, but before we get right into that, and before I apparently get into another puberty with that voice crack right there,
Voice crack? In this economy?
let's have a short excerpt from the latest of the Sharn Sentinel right now. Welcome, competitors. This week marks the annual festival of Dol Dorn, Brightblade. Fear not the sights of struggles and fistfights in parks, for these are normal occurrences on this day. This festival, a culmination of marks of strength and skill, comes in celebration of the Sovereign of Strength and Steel to show him our ability. Think you have what it takes to win it all and find the glory in the cornerstone. Come compete and show off to the city as a whole. Phil reads the paper on the desk as you all stand before the two figures before you. The one, both of them dressed with like the toga with like golden sashes and gold kind of like just etched, probably tattooed right into their bodies and lines and marks throughout. One is a tall, muscular man. The other, who has like a piercing going from like the nose over to the ear, kind of like connected by a chain. Another, a woman with like long, well-kept hair. And as the two kind of like open the door and go, the man goes, "Hello there. The Eyes of Many, correct? I believe we have an appointment."
You certainly do. Step on in.
As soon as like Twister sees the two people come in, he's like dressed in his pajamas. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and he just runs up the stairs.
I suppose it is morning. Do you have anywhere for us to sit, or do you want us to just stand here?
No, I'm right this way. I mean, you just stepped in. It's through this archway. I'll like lead them into the area where we talk to the people.
Okay.
And
I'm just going to do this.
The man kind of like steps forward and then to the side and gives like a bit of a presentory kind of like show of hands as he helps the woman inside. And then kind of like stands behind her, and they go ahead and walk following you.
yeah, no, kind of gesture to the nicer furniture that we have, because not the awful couch, the awful couch that
With
Tresh
the
uses that
springs.
has like a blanket over it to hide all the springs. Everyone else is here, right? I'm not the only one that's fucking down here.
Yeah,
Tresh
but
is here as
you're
well.
welcoming
Yeah.
them in and everything.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. You're upstairs getting dressed.
yeah.
Yeah, I believe we're all here.
I'll say
Uh,
like after a minute he comes down in some casual wear.
The two figures kind of like just look at a lot of the furniture, and they seem to opt to go ahead and just stand instead.
It's valid.
That is very valid.
Alright. Forgive me for lack of introductions. My name is Ian Ishoth. I'll go ahead and write that in.
Thank
Don't
you.
worry.
Please.
And I'd roll 20 as well for you. And before me is the lady I work under. And she kind of like gives a nod and then goes, Karanavash.
And thank you.
Pleasure to meet both of you. I am Galen Law Morales. I'll extend a hand to either of them if they want to take it.
Karana will go ahead and hold on to it and give a small shake and a nod, and then let go.
Velveteen Despero, Ms. Vosh, Ishoth, Mr. Ish. What? How is it? Ishoth.
Ishoth.
Ishoth. Okay. Extend my hand to the Vosh first, and then Ishoth.
Karana, by the way, gives like the more like they both, especially like a surprise from Ian, who is a much larger person. They both give very gentle and delicate shakes like it's not like a grip that's ever like feels like they're barely touching you, or one that feels like it's gonna destroy your hand. It's just a practiced kind of like routine, kind of like handshake.
I am a chaos, and I'll extend my hand.
And they'll take yours as well.
Twister will extend his hand. Hi, my name is Twister Carbon. It's a pleasure to meet both of you. Has a slight, very slight, purplish hue to his face.
Ian's gonna make an insight check on you.
Oh.
Okay. Karana gives like the same greeting to you as she has for others, and Ian, as he grips onto your hand, you can see he lingers for a bit, looks at you, and gives a squeeze and a small smile before letting go.
Twister smiles a bit, backs up, and is just.
I'll extend my hands. Hello, I'm Lila.
And pleasure to meet you as well. And we've already spoken with Trash over here. Hey Galen, what's that insight check for?
A Twister.
What do I have to roll here? You know,
Deception?
it's deception.
Read my guess.
Yeah, cover for the fact that you're gay.
Ah,
Okay.
No.
You know, he's full on blushing. He's full on blushing for this man.
God.
I think everyone is able
Everyone
to see
in the
you.
room. Everyone in the room knows that Twister is fucking going.
I make read insight, and somehow I still know.
Oh, the 17. Good God.
Oh, this is 17.
I rolled a 2.
Iconic. Yep. To what do we owe the pleasure of your visit?
I will not tell a fib in regards that we could looked into someone higher up along the city, or even checked with some other groups, including some of the dragon-marked houses for this, but this is a regard that we need tighter lips for, and we believe that you all can afford that. There are countless eyes in regards to this task that we have for you. We are Kalashtar. We are people who have our minds linked and shared with some of the beings from the realm of dreams, who are wishing to free it from the nightmares. We're looking for someone who can help us in this regard, or at least help guide them to a place to train them so that they can use their powers better. There's a young boy by the name of Cylen, somewhere within the city, who's being watched over and kept by some members who would like to use him for nefarious purposes. See about having his own powers to bridge the gap between dream and reality for their own purposes.
Can you spell the apologies for my voice. Can you spell the
Damn it.
no, the people there with the organization or whoever they said at the beginning of it? Okay, thank you.
Spelled that wrong too. Forgot the H.
And what's Cylen again?
It's the boy.
The boy. Okay. And the boy is a person we're tasked trying to find or protect or.
We need you to find him and bring him to us, so that way we may help guide him. We don't want his powers to be used for... We don't want anyone to use his powers in such a destructive manner that they could be used otherwise. Galen, you're not really detecting any, like, untruths or any, like, lies.
Okay.
You're not... Being sure, let me go ahead and roll on this as well.
Oh, why do they have to roll? Why do they have to roll? Because they're liars. They're little dirty liars.
I mean, they can roll if they're persuading as well. It's just depending on
No,
how
they're
well
liars.
you do.
I need to get this knife away from me.
Velveteen, you're also not really able to detect anything coming from them. Like, you're looking over Karana as she is speaking, but she is... It's not like she ever seems to be looking away. She seems to be... I know it's mostly bullshit, but for the eye contact thing, but she seems to be able to keep that, and kind of while looking over everyone in the party, there's not really big interruptions or moments that you can't really see like anything or catch anything that you feel is a lie per se. How much anyone here trusts these characters is still up to your own personal discretion.
They mentioned the Dreaming Dark, right?
Yeah, they mentioned like nightmares, like they're part of like the they call themselves members of the Kalishtar, who are people who are aligned with like the good like the more like good dream spirits of Dalcor.
Got it.
And that who are fighting against the nightmares, which you
Got it.
can understand to be fighting against the Dreaming Dark.
Do you have
Young-
Oh, good.
A young Cylen is a very rare kind of Kalishtar himself. He is the only one out of any mortal beings of this plane that can transcend to Dalcor and back without the aid of a spell or a dream himself. It is a very, very strong power that resides in him. He is a child of destiny.
Could you describe the Cylen for us?
It's been a couple of years since... It's been a couple of years since he was kidnapped, but we were just barely able to track him down to this city, but we don't know where.
Couple of years.
How old would he be now?
About 13, 14, yeah, 14 years old.
Do you have a description of what he looked like? If you remember correctly?
Brown hair, pale skin. He was... When last we saw him, he had bags under his eyes from his own trouble sleeping. It's not the most pleasant of experience for him, after all. To make his way to Dalcor, where, unless accompanied with, he'd be assailed by the beings there who wish to use him.
Does this description match the description of the kid that we were saving in the dream world?
You do remember, like, that kid having, like, the uh, medium like tufts like curled up brown hair, pale skin, and now you think about it, he also did have like some pretty bad bags under his eyes too. Was also like someone that you all like thought when you saw him was about like the same age as being described.
Okay.
They can pay you quite well for this. As we said, we came here for discretion, but that does not mean we think you foolish enough to take a smaller price. Would 150 gold work for you all?
I'll look around the room.
I would say as such.
I believe that's a price I can also agree with.
Yeah, same here.
Very well, Ian. And you see like you see Ian go ahead and just kind of like untie a bag from his side and just kind of like place it down in front of you all. That is half the payment right now, and you can get the other half when you bring Cylen.
Hey.
Where would you, when we find him, where would you like us to bring him?
We can reconvene here.
All right then.
I do have a question though for the both of you. Did you ever witness, because you say he has these abilities and powers, did you ever witness them firsthand? Like, was he ever able to pull you into this dream world and you witnessed him potentially doing things?
Never seen him do it on purpose. He has no control over these abilities. But we have seen them at work.
Interesting.
Have you seen his kidnappers?
We have not seen them in person, but they are probably of another group themselves who have the guise of humans, but members of the quarry themselves, such as those that wish to drag Cylen to Dalcor for good.
Have we heard about the quarry before?
Fresh mentioned them to us last session, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. It's gonna be interesting.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't have any other questions that I could think of. Is there a place you're going to be staying at? Just in case we need to get in touch again.
We can get ourselves some modest arrangements over in the Skyway district.
That's like super upper ward, isn't it? Where's
Yeah,
that?
that's the one that's literally in the clouds.
Yeah. Modest.
Ah.
Yeah. Okay. Modest. Yeah.
Sounds very modest.
I believe we know the area.
Yes.
Do you know the area?
Yeah.
I've
It's quite.
We
been-
know it exists, though. I mean, everyone knows
We do
the
know it
area.
exists.
An absolutely lovely area.
It is.
These people, by the way, that will be holding on to Cylen, don't expect to wait for them to be some small-time penny store, some small-time Papa Coin's story, kind of. Bandits who hide away in a mangy, a dusty old abandoned warehouse. Look for them in the streets. It's easier to hide. It's easier to hide a tree in a forest, after all.
Very valid.
Hmm.
Well then,
We shall take our leave for now.
Mhm.
The Golden Pony Inn sounds like a wonderful spot to be. Let's take our leave now, Ian. Yes, my lady. And that they go ahead and just make their exit right now. Ian going ahead and walking by you, Twister, and just putting a hand on your shoulder as that he leaves.
Twister will blush and kind of like put his head in his hand, or not, put like his head in his hair and just kind of ruffle it a bit, look away a tiny bit, but then like You do be a gay mess right now.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for them to fully get like the door to close behind them and then call you out.
Now, the two are gone by now.
Incredible, truly.
You know,
Hi.
smooth is a way you could act. You know, you don't have to be so flustered constantly with the interacting with handsome
Mustard,
individuals.
I don't know what you mean. Anyways, we have a case we should probably be getting to. I'm just gonna go try looking in, I think, the lower central, and he just leaves.
All right. Well, I was going to cast sending to the literal child that we're looking for, that we saw then in the dream world, and then hope that the spell works. But we could also wander around.
He's already gone.
Yep.
He's
He
already
is
gone.
halfway down the street and he's out of sight.
Well,
I thought it
didn't
was,
expect him to get that flustered.
I thought it was quite funny.
Oh yes, it was quite
It was
entertaining.
very entertaining to see.
Very
Is this
unprofessional,
like a
but very
case, a
entertaining.
deadpan voice? I thought that was funny.
Well,
Sending?
yeah. Gonna just sit. Would you define this child as a creature that I am familiar with, since I have spoken to him in the dream world?
You've met them, spoken to them, and know their name. I think you're familiar enough.
Great. Okay. How do I want to say this?
We love that for you.
Yes. God, 25. Miserable number of words.
Yeah.
It's finding it at 24, though.
True.
Shut up.
I'm typing it out so I know what I'm saying first, and I can make sure I have the right number of words to say everything I want to say. So I don't know, RP or something.
Okay. I mean, while that's going on,
Twister's off because
yeah.
Yeah, should we go get him? Or are we just gonna
I mean,
let him go off and
make sure no one tries to steal his skin or anything.
I think it'd be wise just to leave him for a bit. He was very flustered.
I am surprised he's brave enough to go out on his own after our last case, but I mean, if that's his choice, if he wants to go do that.
In reality, he's like 10 feet away from the door.
He just found an alley and he's just leaning with his head against the wall, just like
Yeah, just going like, I'm a fucking idiot.
Alright. Twister.
Hi.
You are just kind of like outside and flustered. Looking down, you do see like two boots. Kind of seem to like a leathered black kind of like boots. Go ahead and just step out in front of you, and hear calling to you as you're kind of like bent over in embarrassment. Oh, hello there, Twister. It's been a while since I've seen you and your companions down below.
Oh, hi.
Looking up, you can see a face you haven't seen since your second major case, Tyson Tear. There's also a very tall, muscular guy. This one in like a I did not think about this.
Ah! Ah!
Who is outside of like the boots? You can see has like very high fashion very high fashion suits, well dressed and taken care of. Despite all of the muck that tends to find its way along everyone here in Lower Dura, has a very polished and clean look. The hair very well kept and swept to the side, nice and like short and proper. Some bits of jewelry along his fingers as well. And he's just kind of like looking down at you while holding a journal in one hand and a quill in another.
Yeah, he's like Twister will like uncover his face as he is like recognizing the voice, and he's like, "Oh, I haven't seen you in a bit," and like he'll just see like the red, like the purplishness in his cheeks start to fade as he sees Tyson. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, sorry about that. It's good to see you again."
Anything the matter? You don't look well.
No, I'm totally well. It's fine, you know. Just had to get some fresh air in the alleyway. Do I have to roll some deception check?
You can go ahead and roll deception.
Fucking Twister, please roll anything but a fucking 2. God!
Iconic, truly.
You rolled a 2 plus 6.
That's my exact roll I had before.
Wait, no, 6 plus 2. What? But yeah.
No, 2 plus
Okay.
6.
Oh, okay. Oh. Very well then. He does not look like he believes you.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Anyway, what brings you to Lower Dura?
Right, Blade. So I was going ahead and looking at the different stalls, just pick up some stories about the lives of people as they go ahead and make the competitions around. There's plenty of people handling the more boring and not as fun to watch sports and spectacles going on in the upper wards. Down here, where things can be treated a little differently, it seems more interesting, but decided to stop on by here too. Heard about some stories about your group and thought it'd be a good idea to check on all of you and see if any of you would like to partake in a story or two.
Oh, our detective agency. Twister.
Not a lot of word gets out of Lower Dura. That's it's my job to know. I'm quite interested in all of your feats.
Can I insight check him?
Sure.
It's not bad.
Right. I died and I tossed.
Top to the ground.
Mhm.
And defeats.
You do detect that there seems to be another, some more like motive that's not necessarily being spoken of right now. There is a hesitancy at some of the options here. He rolled a natural 1.
half. Twister will just go, yeah, you just want to know someone from, what's he from, the Sentinel?
The Sharn Sentinel, yeah.
Yeah.
The newspaper agency that you know that he started up himself with the money he inherited.
Someone from the Sharn Sentinel wants to know about our stories. Nevertheless, the owner. There has to be another reason, I mean... Naturally.
I mean, in the short period of time we.
Hi, Velveteen!
Oh, you were. It sounded like you were talking to us, like you returned. I was confused.
I mean, I'm literally 10 feet out the door. It's entirely possible that Velveteen walked out and
No,
was like,
I know,
oh, hi.
you're fine. You're fine. You're out there in the alleyway flirting with some boys. It's okay.
Stop flirting with him!
Yeah, just flirting with like Eberron's Superman.
Yeah.
But yes, it's good to see you first of all, though.
Why is
I was
that?
thinking that someone like you, out of the group, would make a fine first story. You're a son of Sharn. You have family that's helped the city and country as well, and you are a very devout person who has been helping at temples. A good healer and all-around good-natured person. You'd be a wonderful first contact for the rest of Sharn.
Huh. I appreciate you knowing so much about me, even though we've only talked a handful of times. Even that's a little bit of a stretch.
Well, I didn't get the Sharn Sentinel up to the ground by making sure to skip possible intriguing figures. And you are all very intriguing.
You want to talk to the rest of our group, or?
Oh yes, anytime. I don't have any way in particular I have to go at this moment. The rest of my writers and reporters elsewhere right now, handling their own beats.
Got it. Okay. Then I'll take you inside. And I'll just lead him 10 feet into our...
Alright.
I'm gonna send this before Talsidamir gets here.
It was a good, few minutes. So.
Yeah. You want me to read it, Nate?
Yes, please.
I'm like, sit down and do my thing and go, Cylen, we met in the dream last night. Lady Vash is looking for you. We want to help. Where are you? How can we help? It's 25 words.
And what's the word limit that they have? 25
25, yeah.
Okay.
You pooping?
Hello, person? You can help me? Out of restaurant, dragon is eating a sheep? Don't know which ward. I think Middle Dura. Lots of stalls here.
The end of the message.
Yeah, that's the end of the message.
Do I know any fucking place that has any? I'll relay all of this. Dragon eating a sheep. Dragon eating a sheep. Restaurant. Lots of booths.
Okay.
Velveteen, please.
Can we
you know where to find people and know things for people in New Interest City. Okay. Everyone who except for Twister can go ahead and roll a history check. You all will have like different difficulties here because of your own experiences and time here in Sharn.
Come on, a case.
Ace, do be kind of.
Fucking
Hold
idiot.
on. I like how Aaron's character, who's been here 10 minutes, apparently knows more than people who've been here for months.
Look.
I've lived for 200 years in the
I'm
city.
also giving Velveteen advantage just because of your elementary knowledge.
Oh, look at Velveteen.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I don't go to the middle ward. Disgusting. Revolting.
Oh,
Go
come
there.
on. The war's not too bad, you know.
Revolting.
Says the one in Lower Dura right now.
Disgusting.
I can go back to Upper Dur. I can leave you people behind, alright?
I'll go back to Upper Dar as well. We'll go back to them together. Hold hands.
Yeah.
I'll go
here.
to the cloud area. I mean, there's only one reason.
Oh.
I'll go back to the farm.
Oh yeah, the person that was like, oh yeah, it's a nice place. Fuck
The
off.
farm and the
I'll
remains
go
of
back to
your
the farm and
remains of your
visit when-
house to pick up.
I'll go back to the yeah, and the
I'll go back
ashes
to
of the farm in the house.
the.
And
Go
where
back
their
to the farm
spouse is
and
buried.
re-kill
Come
my
on.
spouse.
This is where my spouse is. In the ground.
I somehow forgot about the spouse jokes. It's been
I mean, you
I
did.
somehow forgot about
I
it.
guess I should harvest this corn and depression.
Oh my god.
Ohio?
Hey.
Alright, but yeah, with a 23 Velveteen, you kind of remember a place that you've eaten at once or twice before, just like one of the places you might have like went to check on like drinks or just the food. Maybe someone you know invited you there before. But it is not really a place that has a lot that you can care to remember about. Aragon's famous chops. Yeah,
Oh, because of lambs. Right. Makes sense.
you remember the food and drinks there for the most part being pretty bad and like having hair in them. But dang, there was something about like one of the special like side dishes there that you just remember and really liked. Something that was called sword fries, where the potatoes would be thin cut, kind of like cooked to a nice crispy state, and then like given a lot of salt before gravy and cheese curds would be placed on top.
Okay.
Were we secretly in Canada?
Hi
When did we
there, I
get
just-
poutine?
Yeah, I just brought poutine and said, "D, you're welcome."
I'll relay this information, including the fries, to the rest of the group.
Well, I mean, if they're eating a meal there, we should probably make our way there post haste. All of us or one of us?
I feel like all of us. I mean, we're potentially rescuing a child.
True.
All of us
But
would be the safer option.
if we cause a scene, I don't know if we want to cause a scene.
I mean, hello, camera. If we just get close enough, I can communicate with the child. In, you know, that whole thing. And then, yeah, we'll just look like
Maybe-
some friends eating a awful meal with some sword fries. What? Gravy? On on potatoes? I mean, makes sense, but
It was a weird dish. It was delicious though. It was weird though.
how long would it take us to get there? Can you Google Maps it right now?
Hold on. Let me remember.
Yeah.
Is there gonna be traffic?
No, because well,
It'll take you
Foot
like,
traffic.
it'll take you like 30 or 35 minutes to walk there.
We would have to go
Mm.
if you-
now.
And if you were to call find
Call
like
ahead.
If you're if you're to hail like a gargoyle or like one of the airships or anything like that to go ahead and ride you there instead, it'll take you even less time, about half. that.
Hello. Yes. Table for 5 and a child if he's there still. Fries,
Not
yes?
that. Yes. Okay. We'll order a
Okay.
lift.
Like you can just.
Order a lift.
I'm sorry. This has never come up before. Hi there. In the city of Sharn, where it's a bunch of towers because of a connection with the plane of air, everything is more. You can get more buoyancy in places here, and this is a place, the only place where you can have personal air vehicles instead of like the big ass airships that you can see going between continents.
We just
You
need
can
to buy a
go to,
personal
like,
air vehicle.
Yeah, you can just go to like a big bridge or like some like nest of a tower and like ask for like a gargoyle or a pegasus, some flying sentient creature like that to go ahead and carry you around for a charge, or you can hire like someone with like a small like carriage or ship that can fit like 2 to 8 people and carry you around that way too, also for a charge.
Got
Not gonna lie, I heard buoyancy and thought, oh, we could bounce everywhere.
it.
Boing! Just jump off the city.
Johnny, why did you have your hand raised? I have to know.
Nate, question.
What?
Is it possible to buy a hot air balloon?
Of all the
For
options, we could
personal
own a
use.
Pegasus. We could own a Pegasus, and you're asking for a hot air balloon?
What?
A hot air balloon, or like a what's it, a Dellinger?
Gotta know how
Dirigible?
Dirigible. That's it.
fragile those are.
Yeah, those aren't exactly.
Dillinger's a name.
Yeah, no, I was like, no, Dillinger's not right. Dillinger's definitely not right.
They are not
Okay.
fast either.
Yeah, they also can't work in this city because of how cramped a lot of the spaces can be. Being a big ass balloon that's like 50 feet.
Oh my god.
Yes, Johnny.
But it's D&D. Come on.
You know what? You can probably find a place that has magic making it so that way you don't need that giant ass balloon to lift from the heat. Instead, just use like magic to be like up and down and control like the cloth
Fly.
spinning it up and down.
I can't wait for a wayward dagger to hit it, and then suddenly.
So we should go like now, right?
Yes, we should go
We should-
now.
We should
As,
run.
as fucking Twister opens
As
the
you
door.
say that, Twister opens the door. Hey, look who I have with me. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay, bye.
Okay, Twister's leaving again.
Twister
Bye,
left
Twister.
And just like brought in Cinnamon fucking tall breeze.
Hello? We're in the middle of something.
Yes, we are currently in the middle of
Tyson's door.
a
Whatever his name is.
Okay, I'm back.
highly delicate situation. We can't really afford to have anyone else along, as the client asked for this to be of the utmost security and confidence. I'm trying to remember words and they are not coming to me. If you would like to come back tomorrow, you are welcome to, but today we are currently busy with something.
Yeah, we'll give you one of our business cards. Galen, do you have a business card that we can give this gentleman?
Tyson, I believe you already have my business card.
Oh yes, I've kept on to it.
of
And like
course.
you see him kind of like just kind of like take from his pockets a collection of different cards that are all stacked together, and like he folds them out to show the one that you gave.
It's like that scene in American Psycho where Patrick Bateman's looking at the business card and it's just Galen's just like,
Mhm.
well, it's an honor to be in your collection of business cards. Truly.
We should leave.
We
Yes.
need to be headed out. Please.
You
Where are we
are
going?
welcome back tomorrow.
We'll
We'll explain
on the way.
But this is a highly delicate matter that we cannot have press around for. So please, if you would
Oh, I
like to go on
understand.
your way.
Business is business, and first we can go ahead and meet up some other time and chat then. You go ahead and schedule it.
Can I insight check that shit?
Sure.
Sketchiest man.
He's a reporter. He's
Yeah,
gonna lie to
he's-
us.
He's a reporter. He is sketchy as hell. and we do not need him while we are dealing with this.
I, like, generally seems to just be like, I mean, okay, fine, we can just go ahead and talk later.
Okay. There's no undertones to it. There's no like, I'm gonna take you away.
Where are you guys going?
He seems more sleazy than
to Olive Garden.
kidnappy.
Yeah, he seems like he wants to know what's going on so he can expose us for what we're doing,
I
potentially.
mean, he's fucking he's
breadsticks.
Yeah.
No, he just wants money.
well,
he's
that
just
too.
fucking Clark Kent, right? That's like basically like how we've described him at this point.
He's one of the richest people in this city, too, just let
Yeah.
you know, so he's not looking for money.
Oh, so he's Bruce Wayne. Great. Hmm.
No, he's like the most famous reporter ever, and he's like, I want to talk to y'all, and we're like, fuck off.
We're like,
No.
hey,
I-
not now.
I do not care for press. We are trying to be very delicate about this.
Just
Yeah.
like I imagine a chaos going by. No questions at the time, please. No questions.
No comment. Go away.
The tabloids are gonna have just pictures of us making our way to fucking
As as they're like leaving, and like I guess Twister's probably being dragged by like someone like Velveteen. Twister will be like, yeah, sure, I'll totally like do that.
The next
I don't have a business card.
The next headline's just gonna be a chaos fleeing scene, like family.
Alright, so we have company business cards now, though, so I'll like hand him one of those.
Here, look on whatever the shop view is.
Thank you.
And, yeah, you can all make your leave right now. Were you wishing to walk, or were you gonna go ahead and hail a ride?
I think we need to get there as quick as possible, right? And we just
Yeah,
got
I think-
$75 more, right?
We did. We might as
think
well
we
hail a
can
ride,
hail it.
realistically.
Yeah.
Do we want to split the money beforehand?
I mean, we
If-
can after
If
the.
we did that.
After the fair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll do one of these.
I
Hello.
don't mind splitting it until after.
Hello, waving down a fair ride from, I don't know.
We're
Not
gonna
a hot
have
air
to order.
balloon.
Taxi! Taxi!
We're gonna have to get an XL because there's 5 of us.
XL guardrail.
Right.
It's gonna be an extra fee. We're gonna get a comfort one. A comfort XL is only a bit more.
All right,
I mean, we
your
could also rent them for
A
the
limo.
day, you know.
Galen,
We're the
your
gargoyle
richness
for
is
the
showing.
day.
Oh,
To be fair, your richness has always been showing.
thank you. Thank you. That means so much to me.
Alright, but yeah, you're all able to easily kind of like find a small boat that can fit like all of you inside. The person who's running it, you can see, is a who knows how close to millennia old this elf is, with the long gray patchy hair, bald spot on top, liver spots all over. Yes, Johnny?
I know everyone, so probably.
You know how old this millennia old elf is?
I mean, elementary knowledge. I know essentially everyone in this city. So he's like 8.
It says you never forget the face of people you meet.
You don't know his
12.
age.
Well, shut up.
He's at least.
I flipped
12.
through my flashcards. Is this random fucking old ass elf on here?
Yeah, it's
No.
McCringles Jones, you know,
Ah,
the Jones
McCringles,
family.
yes, right
you
here.
know?
Nate, I have a question.
Is he fuckable? Is he romanceable?
No. Did we get all? We had a fight in the dream world, right?
And we did
It's
not
been a
heal.
long-
We did not heal or recover from it once we woke up. I remember that conversation. Yep.
Yeah,
I
we
am-
have
Yeah.
not recovered.
I am on empty.
Yeah.
Yep. We're not doing
20
good.
hit points down.
Oh, so we
I
didn't
am
recover
at
I
any.
have to
20
be very
points.
careful about our what we attempt to do here.
As Twister's hopping on this boat, he's like, "Okay, but seriously, where are we going?"
We're going to get sword fries.
You're
What
not
are those?
wrong on this regard, but I feel like do we not
What are
want to tell
those?
them the location?
Galen used a sending spell to talk to Cylen, and Cylen gave us a location, and we are going to that location, which is a restaurant in Middle Dura
Yes.
Okay.
that has sword fries.
Yes.
What's our plan?
Get closer to see whoever the Cylen is with, and then identify them. So then we can. I have no honest intention of causing a scene right then and there, even though it is a. I look at this old elven man. Does it look? Can I make an insight check to see if this elf has his hearing still?
To be fair, if he's the equivalent of an Uber driver, you can talk about a lot of things, and they're not even gonna fucking
True.
care.
It's not gonna phase them. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
He's like,
Not a
I'm gonna.
shit
We
list
could have been like, we're
drivers
gonna go
here.
kidnap some kids, and he's like, as long as the gold goes through, he don't
Yeah.
fucking care.
You don't really see like too much of a caring attitude
Right.
from the old elf.
Great. So, yeah, I don't super want to leave a child just in distress here, but I doubt it is good for us to make a huge scene in a restaurant. B, in the states that we're all currently in.
Yeah.
There's no reason to put the child in danger either.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm still worn out from our.
I can get in a conversation with the child from a distance, so as long as we are seated near them while we enjoy a lovely brunch, then it's a weird time of day for sword fries. this early.
Okay, so what are sword fries?
It's poutine covered in fries.
What's
What?
poutine?
No, this is me saying that's what it is. That's what
No,
we're
aware.
describing.
Brian
Sister
knows what it
saying.
is.
Okay.
What's
Brian
poutine?
was here for the explanation of sword fries.
Will you
Is that
see?
deep speech? That word you just said.
No, I believe it's from a region up north.
Canada, as I pronounce it. What?
Canon.
You don't know? You're not from that region.
It's canon.
We get to the dragon place.
Yeah, we get to the dragon place.
Gosh, yeah.
How
Thank
much?
you for your payment. Let's get on our way now.
You didn't tell us how much it cost.
Okay, thank
Hold
you.
on. Did we
we're gonna-
arrive and then we had to cut all the way back to us leaving?
What just
What does
Twister
that
is
mean?
gonna be like, okay.
I
thank
think his
you.
brain broke down in the middle of the
And
sentence.
I'm just
Maybe.
gonna start ushering everyone. off.
No, the old man. I'm pretty sure Nate absolutely did that on purpose.
All right, here you are. Let's take off now.
Great. Thank you.
Oh no!
Alright, but yeah, you all kind of like. What's up, Brian?
It's like they start going, and Twister's like, no, no, just falls out.
I'll leave a gold in the fucking cup holder. Are we in a car? What are we in? Let's
It's
not
like a
get
rowboat.
into it. I'll leave
Yeah,
it.
we get there. Yeah, please, how much do we have to pay this man?
Yeah.
I'll leave a
we
gold.
cut forward 25 minutes or whatever.
The standard fare, by the way, would be like 5 crowns.
Oh my god, that's nothing. Great, it's paid.
Oh wow, that's actually nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should do
But
that more
yeah.
often.
But yeah, you are lifted off into the air and ascending through the tower. You can see some bits of chipping from the bolts on the inside, and as you hear the old elf just kind of like whistle to themselves some kind of shanty as you make your way into the Middle Dura, where you can see there are a lot of the spare grounds have been filled in with all kinds of like stalls for simple carnival style games like tossing the ring. You can see like there's something similar to like the hammer kind of like game where you go ahead and swing down and try to get a weight to lift off and ring a bell. There's archery ranges that have been set up, and like there's a couple of like small arenas where like there's a 10 by 10 foot square that's kind of like set around as two people kind of like just go ahead and do like bare knuckle brawl fights with each other. There's a whole kind of like range of contests that are going on during this whole festival, and what you're kind of like let down in like an open space along at the edge of one of the towers where you're removed, and like the old elf just kind of like waves at y'all. All right, thank you for your pavement. And then you just see a rowboat just seem to just go into a free fall down the tower for like 50 feet before it just putters off into the distance.
Jeez.
I don't think that elf should be driving.
No.
Probably not.
Oh well.
How long does this fair last?
Brightblade lasts for like a day. It's a whole thing of like where everyone will go ahead and compete in different areas. Kind of like build up like tokens proving their might and mettle, and with those they can go ahead and compete and whatever they won at in like a more grand city scale competition that is put into the Cornerstones arena, which is a massive chunk of a tower that is, well, imagine if you crammed like all of the NFL stadiums together and still had room to spare kind of size.
Gosh,
Holy shit.
that's a lot.
A multi-layered, that kind of, well, not multi-layered, it's just a big open space used for pretty much any and all big competitions that Sharn has. From like sky jousting to just simple fights, whatever.
Do we see this restaurant anywhere?
Oh, simple enough. Giving like the restaurant to the elven driver, they let you off at the closest space they can to let you there, and you can see just like past a few different stalls is in fact a restaurant who has a sign out there that you can see has a red dragon encircling like a herd of sheep while it's chomping down on a mutton chop.
Quaint. Shall
All
we?
right. Yeah, there's no better time like the present. Well, the better time would be when we're fully rested, but we don't have that luxury. Let's go.
Yes, we need to focus on the task at hand and get going here.
No, table for 5 then.
Moving your way through the crowd of people within Middledra, Velveteen, make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Okay,
All
thank
right.
you.
Interesting.
Didn't like that.
I'm intrigued.
Moving through this crowd of people, you kind of like eventually make your way into the restaurant proper, where you can see that there are like pretty much every seat is filled in at this point. Looking into like one of the doors for the area, you can see that there is a massive bugbear in the kitchen as the doors kind of like swing open, who is currently seeming to be handling like a lot of the cooking all on their own, which, judging by how hairy they are, as well as the lack of any proper like good ability to just keep that controlled. Might explain why this place had that notoriety for having issues with hair and food.
Ah, so
But like a lot of the other restaurant members, you can see like are different kinds of goblinoids. There's hobgoblins and goblins that are kind of like attending the whole area, and kind of like waiting on everyone, giving them their drinks, and also seem to be working in the kitchen. And a hobgoblin that kind of like also like a messy apron with like a that seems to be some like nice casual underneath, as if this was something they just quickly put on, like that they were in a rush to work and didn't really care about what else they had on. And it kind of like approaches you like, hello there. Okay, there, guys, mutton chops.
Yes, a table for 5.
Okay, there's about a 10-minute wait right now, if you don't mind.
That's fine.
Go ahead and write a name down and call for you. I'll let you know when this table opens up.
Yeah, Galen.
Okay, thank you, Galen.
Yeah.
Alright, table 5, by the way, gratuity will be put on the bill after, just let you know.
Of course.
Alright, thank you very much. Oh, okay.
And my apologies. Real quick, which direction is your restroom?
What's a restroom?
The washroom.
We have a basin for the chef.
Right. Lovely. Thank you. Never mind.
Quick notes.
When this
Again, sewage, not a thing.
Sewage was around in the Roman era, bestie.
And it was lost for centuries after.
when this
Gross.
person leaves, I'm going to are there like a lot of people around?
Well,
The
it's a
restaurant's
10-minute
filled.
wait,
There's
so-
yeah,
That's
there's
true.
like looks to be like 40 people in the restaurant filling up the seats.
Can I kind of like take like put my hand on Galen's shoulder and kind of move him off to this like the side where it's a little less in the way?
Yes. Sorry. I'm definitely paying attention. I'm definitely not looking up the history of sewage.
No, really, sewage was somehow just like cement that can harden the water, lost after the Roman age, and then get brought back until centuries later, at least within like European.
Contrary to popular belief,
civilizations.
bathing and sanitation were not lost in Europe with the collapse of the Roman Empire.
Well, fuck me then. Fine, there is a washroom.
No, have it be however you want to be. You already said there's no, so it's no.
Okay,
I
Anyways.
didn't need to do a little scan of the entire restaurant anyway.
I'm gonna cast invisibility on Galen.
Oh, right now.
I mean, in front of people?
Yeah,
That's
just, like,
what I'm trying to get out somewhere where there's not a lot of people.
You're in a very
So
crowded
then-
area.
Okay, can we get somewhere where there's not a lot of people?
Sure,
That's
you
what
can-
can I just like move like can we like leave the restaurant or something and try to find somewhere there's not a lot of people?
Take a. Looks like you'd probably take a little bit of looking around to eventually find like an alley or some other space between like layers of a tower or in between towers.
When we are away from people, I will cast invisibility on Galen.
Okay. Alright, roll a d10 to see how many minutes this will take you.
yeah, I was like, this is gonna take us some time, and I don't know if we can afford this time.
Yeah, I mean, I just
Galen will say that as well.
okay. We need to find a way to get in there.
Yep.
If you have another idea.
I mean,
all ears.
we were in the, I assume, like the lobby of the restaurant. We could just, look around, right? Because like I'm assuming it's a fucking Red Robin.
It's like
Yeah, you can just see everyone as
Okay.
waiting on
Yeah,
the food and eating.
I was
just
just
like
trying
to
to
look
find a way
around
to-
for a fucking kid.
Yeah, like
Okay.
hypothetically, if
all
I
right,
would just
all
do.
right. I had an idea.
No, it's
No,
it's
an
a good idea. It's
I'm
just like
so-
it's an Olive Garden. If I were to roll perception, could I just see the kid?
Yeah, anyone who wants, you can roll perception to look for the child.
I was waiting for the moment to ask that.
I'll try and fail.
I'm gonna cast
Where's
guidance.
that kid at, Nate? Where is he?
I'm gonna cast the Brian trademark guidance.
Yeah.
See that ball pit in the corner, huh? Where is he?
Jesus.
Where's the kid?
Guidance.
Yeah,
Where's
You
where's
want
the
guidance
kid,
too
Nate?
still?
Perception?
Where's the
Okay.
goddamn kid?
Where's
I
the
got
kid?
it.
Where's the goddamn
Well,
kid,
Or
Nate?
Kenya. You know
The
what?
only one who doesn't
I-
see the
Can I-
child is Zacchaeus.
Can I retroactively cast guidance on Achaeus?
Sure.
Achaeus looking around for the kid.
Achaeus,
doesn't
you get a D4.
Hair is in his face.
I knew you were all
Oh,
one. I knew it.
Like
I knew you were all one.
Achaeus looking around, not seeing the kid, like slaps their own leg, and they just turn invisible because they still had it ready.
Where's this damn kid?
Yeah, Nate.
Anyways,
You
hair's
can
in his
see.
face again.
You can see that in at the far corner of the restaurant, that there is a table of 5 humans. 4 of them adults, 1 child, brown ruffled hair, who you've all just seen the night prior. The 2 adult humans, you can see, one is a woman with like a shaven head, tattoos kind of like all around her body. It looks like a different kind of like variety of like runes, marks, all that kind of stuff going on. Another is a male human with like a bit of a long mohawk. Another is another like a guy who has a very like has a Caesar bowl cut going on, and another one is pretty androgynous, and that's like that Taylor Swift Zoe Chanel kind of like bang situation going on. All of them like wearing like leather armor. You can see that they have like short swords that are kind of like kept to the side, out for everyone to see. Just like you can see some other like Venture and Guard and veteran types who also just keep their weapons like next to them the whole time. They're not the only ones that are armed at this restaurant. But yeah, you do see the person you're looking for.
How far away is he?
40, 45 feet.
And like we're like it'd be. How weird would it be for me to get within 30 feet of this child? Like, are we like kind of in just like the waiting area at this moment in time?
Yeah, you can get to like the far end of the waiting area, and hanging around there, you'd be like just within range.
Okay, I'll claim a spot kind of over there, and I will activate my telepathic speech. With Cylen.
Okay.
It's like, hello. It's okay. I'm just in your mind. I'm.
Galen?
Ah, hello. Yes. We're just over in the lobby. Do they call the front of restaurants lobbies?
Yes.
Great. Lovely. Yes, the lobby.
He looks over.
Cool. Yep. Nice and subtle. Pleasure to meet you again, not in a dream. Are these the people that are always with you?
Yeah?
Okay. Cutting back to not telepathic speech. What's our plan here? I know we talked about it, but like, what?
Twister shrugs like, I don't know.
We
I
were.
don't think we got this far in our plan.
We
We
didn't.
wanted to see. We wanted to see who it was, who he's with, who has him, which we
Mhm.
have. identify them. I don't know if we can take a direct action, especially right now with the festival going on.
Mhm.
And
Have they been served
states
yet?
frequently in.
Yeah, have they been served over there? Or are they still waiting on their
Yeah,
food?
they're in the middle of eating right now. You can see like a few of the people at a couple of the people at the table just kind of like picking at their food and giving like looks to each other like, what the heck? Okay.
I don't know if we can take any direct action right
Mhm.
now. So we might have to.
Just get as much information as we can.
Maybe
Yes.
try and find out where they're holding him.
Where are
Yeah.
they staying?
Yeah.
And then come back at another time.
Do you usually leave this ward? You said you didn't exactly know which ward you are in.
I'm not from Sharn. I
Right.
don't know what everything is.
Is that a place they usually bring you? Or they keep you?
Yeah, while we're here, we're staying at. We're staying at like the Silver Buffalo. It's an inn that's just a couple blocks down. Can you get this? Can you get the nightmares away?
We're working on that too. Are they not influencing that at all? Are they nice to you?
They're nice.
Oh.
Hi. You nice?
Yes, I am. We just heard that you were kidnapped.
Make some perception checks for some people right now.
I'm not looking at this kid. I'm just like fully looking a different direction.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
we'll-
assuming we're all like trying to look as casual as possible. Like
Yeah.
okay, he took out a book and is reading it at the like on a fucking seat somewhere.
That
Yeah.
one book you're
near
always reading.
Galen.
Yeah.
His little book.
Called How to Get Over Your Dead Spouse.
Shut up.
How to
Oh, wait.
grieve for dummies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Step 1, get over it. Step 2, turn the book.
So yeah, Cylen, not exactly the best at hiding anything. Rolled a 6.
That's valid.
And the other members kind of like start to pick up at that he's kind of like spending a lot of time looking in one direction and like look over.
I'm just like going through my flashcards.
Like, you're being nonchalant yourselves.
Mhm.
And like you can just see like one of them kind of like seem to be saying something to Cylen, and he just kind of like shakes his head, says something back, and just kind of like sheepishly goes back into eating the food in front of him. Didn't look like there's like an angry look or anything, just like just kind of like some kind of like question being asked.
Probably, what are you looking at?
Or is everything all right?
I'm like, I'm not gonna say anything else. We were just almost caught. I'm not gonna. What? I'll kind of like whisper over to Velveteen. You know anything about the Silver Buffalo?
Do I have to roll the thing again, Nate, or are you just going to tell us about the Silver Buffalo?
Roll
They-
history.
Gotcha.
They have a lovely clam chowder over there.
Hey, come on. Come on.
Have a nice sweet.
Nate, how's the
One has a
clam
good fizzy
chowder?
tub.
I'm not gonna go into details for food. I just want to make a poutine joke. Is all. I do like poutine myself, but I just wanted to have some fun with this restaurant.
I feel like
when I mentioned that.
that role should give like it's in like Middle Dura, right?
Oh yeah, you're. I mean, Galen already told it's just a couple of blocks down.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
Might be a
But
nice
yeah,
place
the,
to stay.
Yeah, that silver buffalo probably just.
What the fuck?
some-
You just ripped your head off.
It's gonna be so uncomfortable. My entire scalp was just like itching really bad.
Probably just a normal kind of like average. I don't know. I guess you can say it's like Marriott's and like to compare things.
Is that
Like
the
it's
place?
it's not the best, but yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, it's
Is
like
that
a
the
Yeah,
place
pretty
Twister's
nice.
working
yeah, it's
at?
like a Days Inn or something.
Mm,
No, it's not. Yeah, no, you're not going to like a Motel 6. Don't worry.
okay.
Is that the place Twister works at?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we all work in Lower Dura.
Yeah, we all.
Oh no, Twister works in Middle Dura. At a
Oh well,
different inn.
la di da, you're a fancy boy.
That's why I
okay.
was like, is that the place? 'Cause I know it's like a tavern or inn or something like that.
No, the tavern that you work at is associated with like the Galanda household.
Got it.
Okay, so, what's the plan right now?
I think we're just waiting to be seated,
I think
Okay.
we are just waiting
Yeah.
to be seated.
or slash waiting for them to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Eventually, after another few minutes of waiting, the hobgoblin team goes ahead and just kind of like meet you all again. Okay, thank you for waiting. Table's open up. Clean up for you. Just follow me. Follow me.
Of course,
And
thank
y-
you.
You'll be escorted out, and after a couple of minutes of being sat down and given your menus to look at, as when the other party gets up, gives their payments, and goes to leave the restaurant.
What do we do
Said
now?
one of us follow.
Probably.
I immediately just stared at Chaos, like,
So it was the best at stealth.
I've got
feeling-
invisibility.
Yeah. So I'm just
Right.
like,
If we have
Um,
2 people go, I can do something to help.
I'm.
Two of us can't be
I.
invisible.
Yes. I will give a minute for them to leave because I don't want to like be incredibly suspicious. But once they leave, I will leave as well and try to follow them.
Oh.
Can
Activate my
I
telepathic. Okay, yes.
would
as
they
I'm
want
moving
backup?
up to you.
Yeah, I'll go.
I would not say no to back. But
Go
as
ahead.
I'm moving through the crowd, could I what is it? Use disguise self to make myself look very like a very plain human man.
Oh, certainly.
Pale skin, brown hair.
Can you roll a wisdom saving throw too?
Can I,
Oh,
Uh,
Lord,
as-
no,
as
wisdom.
both of them get up, are both of them getting up at the same time, or is it staggered?
It would be probably relative the same time. Like I would wait for Chaos to go and then follow behind.
I
I'm
also want to
gonna
use
go ahead
invisibility.
and just like tap Velveteen and tap Achaeus, and I'm gonna give them a boldening bond. So as long as they're within 30 feet of each other, they get an extra D4
Yeah,
to
that's fair.
everything for 10 minutes.
Please don't forget my fries. I would like to have them.
We'll put in the order, and then when you come back, they'll be here hopefully.
Okay. You two make your way out, and oh yeah, Case, you can go ahead and make your disguise self as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna disguise self and then also use invisibility. Just kind of double up on that. I'm not not be obvious.
Is disguise self not concentration?
Not when you're a
Is
warlock.
it not?
I mean, it depends. If it's a warlock invocation, right?
It's an yeah. This
It's
is my
an Eldritch
Eldritch
invocation.
invocation.
Does that you have to keep concentration on that?
It doesn't say anything about it. It just says you cast disguise self at will. If it's concentration, then I will just use disguise self. How does that sound? I'm gonna leave it up to Nate.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it's saying that you can cast it without concentration, so you can do either or since they're both concentration spells.
It's not a concentration. It just says duration 1 hour.
Wait, that's really?
From looking at it on D&D
Okay.
Beyond, yeah.
Okay, I remember that wrong.
Yep,
Then, so yeah, you
It
can have
is
both.
not constant. We're
Wild.
going for the double disguise. And do I also get an extra D4 to that saving throw because of emboldening bond? For as much
Yes.
as it's gonna help me.
You're all
What
pull
did
up.
you?
You won't save.
Okay.
Did
You're all
I
pull-
save? Question mark.
Has anything happened to either of you yet?
No, but mine was happened when I was in the restaurant.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll get to it when we get to it.
Terrifying.
Cool.
It's an attack
Alright.
roll, ability check, or saving throw.
I'm not
So-
even gonna bother.
So pretty much
Any other-
anything.
Interesting people in this restaurant. I don't know. Now I'm like just kind of sitting here. I'm like,
Now the three of us are just people watching.
yeah. Is there anyone
Yeah.
interested here? I got a nat 20. Is there anyone hot here?
Oh my god, what do you think that guy is doing?
Is your
Yeah.
wife on a date with another man?
Okay, I deserve that.
You don't deserve it. It's a joke. I'm sorry.
I deserve that.
What do you think
Yo.
Ian's doing right now?
Oh my god. They're probably honestly still getting up to the most upper of ward.
Yeah, their gargoyle, their comfort gargoyle is taken up there.
It got a flat
Are
tire.
you sure
Yeah.
it's not an hot air balloon?
I would shoot you if I was there in the lab. I would
Wait,
make a
so
scene.
interesting. Who will?
I mean, sure. There's like, you can see there's families there. You can see like some kids are crying. You can see like.
I'm only looking for
there's-
one person. If they're not here, then I don't care about
How is
anyone
that
else in this
interesting?
building.
It's crying. That's a restaurant.
I mean, I don't know which interesting person you would be referring to, since there's a
know-
few connected to you, honestly.
Okay, I would be keeping an eye out for any of the people that are of interest to me at this current moment in time.
Alright, you don't see any of them
Okay.
that are in a form, at least that you are aware of.
Great.
Can I see if Tyson followed us?
I'll let you know without a roll. You don't see Tyson
Okay.
within the restaurant, or kind of like looking outside the door. You don't really think you see him either. It doesn't seem like he followed you. Okay. But on the outside of things, can I get? I'll let you two decide on which skill check you want to be the one in control of during this tailing. You are tailing them, right?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, one needs to make a perception, and another the stealth roll.
Don't give me perception.
No, that's what I'm saying. So like stealth, you stealth me, perception, right? Since you're
You
invisible and you'll get it.
perception.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And
saying. You
yes,
get
yes,
stealth
yes,
because you're gonna
yes,
have
yes.
advantage on it anyway. So.
Yeah.
And I have a, I think a D4 to perception I can use.
You get a D4 to stealth too.
Oh, so wait. With emboldening bond and also with whatever the fuck it is. What is it?
You cast-
Hunter's intuition. Do I get to roll just 2d4s then?
Yeah, you'd be able to roll 2d.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, make sure.
Emboldening bonds, you'd be kind of good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Roll
Oh.
well. Roll well.
I got you. Hold on. It's. Do you also want to roll? Jesus Christ.
Oh my
Hi.
god.
Hold on.
You had advantage from being invisible and rolled a
Okay,
5.
so 21 or no, 22.
I can't deal with him. I'm
You
trying
rolled
so
3d4
hard.
from
Oh,
what?
sorry. I rolled 2d. Sorry, I don't know why. Okay, that's fine. Still got we just lost the 1.
Yeah,
So 21.
Yeah, so 21. Look at that roll, by the way. It's crazy.
Use the hero point stuff.
You know what? Yeah.
I like to imagine I'm like looking around and I just see Jesus Christ. I imagine
Jeez.
I see a chaos just tripping and falling in the
Hey.
dirt.
Oh no.
Achaeus,
Becky,
you're
muted, by the
invisible, so
way.
you're not seen, but this
I'm
is a
gonna-
crowd, so you're felt as you just maneuver your way through people and cause confusion as everyone just kind of like starts turning around, looking for whoever it is that just ran into them, or like move them out of the way as you're kind of like trying to make your way past. And you can see like after you kind of like bump into one person, you actually bump into like this big ogre, kind of like just kind of like patrolling around the area with like a couple like small kind of like teddy bears he seems to have won at one of the local
Aw.
contests. And after you bump into them, they just kind of like look around behind in confusion. Who just bumped into me? What was that for?
Gonna ignore
I kind
it.
of like pulls down,
Going.
pulls down at this, at like a gnome who's kind of like just having to walk around the area, lifts them up to look face to face. Was that you? What? No, I swear. I like
Well-
they just kind of like start going, having like this back and forth. It gets louder and louder, causing more of a scene, and people just start looking over there, including the party you're tailing.
I caused a distraction.
Velveteen keeping an eye on them the
can't
whole
see me.
time, and you can kind of like see that a couple those members look over towards you and also start noticing that there's still someone that's invisible continuing to bump and to try to move around the large crowd of people, and just have some confusion and start trying to trail their way off into a still in the crowd to try to lose themselves in there. I'm gonna have them roll a stealth and see if they can beat your perception now.
So it's going super well, right?
Question.
It's going
Okay.
great.
Okay, great. Love to hear
Hold
it.
on.
We've put in the order for food.
Hold on.
I need to screenshot this to show I'm not lying about this, by the way.
I'm so terrified. What is this?
Did
What
they
is
get a nat
this?
20?
They got a nat 20, didn't
You
they?
got a nat 20.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
gonna fucking lose my mind.
Hold on, let me just make sure to put them in. It happened. Don't worry.
Iconic.
Yeah, they just stealth and move, kind of like, push themselves further and further into the crowd until, Velveteen, even with, like, all the advantages you have, you're not able to find them in this crowd of hundreds and hundreds of people gathered around.
Would a chaos have been sticking close to Velveteen at this point of it all.
One's lost sight, yeah. And I'll also, like, just drop his visibility.
What happened? Were you the one who bumped into that large ogre creature?
Stone's laughing at Caius is in a foul fucking mood now.
You can tell me.
I'm so upset about it.
I'm not gonna tell the rest of the group. I just need to know, were you the reason a ruckus was started?
Yes.
Okay. So do we?
I am sorry.
It's fine. We know where they're staying. We just, lost sight of them for now.
Do you know where that place is?
Yes. Based on that roll earlier, I do believe I would know where it is. How far is it, Nate? I'm curious.
It's just another block away.
It's just another block away. Do you want to continue heading in that direction?
I think we should head there and see if we can at least see them go in.
That works for me. Do we head in that direction? Are we still trying to be stealthy is the question.
I will not have invisibility up.
No, but I mean, are we still trying to be stealthy though?
I mean, yeah, vaguely, yeah.
Do you want them to roll stealth again? Or is this like both of us rolling stealth?
Yeah, you can both roll stealth if you would like.
I don't want to roll anything ever again.
No, you got this. I believe in you.
I'm so tired.
No, yeah, do
You
it.
got this.
Do
Come
it.
on, just do it. I believe in you. Okay. Okay. It's okay, Bestie. I got you. Oh, right. Hold on.
You get the D4.
Alright, congratulations. That's a 15 and a 22 for both of you. As you just kind of like try to move your way through the crowd yourself, blending in as you continue moving your way, and after a bit you can see like the Silver Buffalo Inn, about a segment of one of the smaller towers. That's about like this building probably about 4 stories for itself before it cuts into a different building. About like 10 rooms wide, kind of like all around like this circular, semi-circular pattern here. And a good deal of like people who are coming in and out of it, probably like guests and other people kind of like visiting the people who are staying there as well. But yeah, you can make your way into the building and see inside. It's a nice and clean kind of like lobby. There's some tacky art that's kind of like stuck to the walls. A nice carpet, like green with dots along it on the bottom, and a reception desk where you can see that there is a half-elven woman in like a vest and suit, kind of like sitting on one side, kind of like greeting people in. Oh, hello there.
Hello.
I'm sorry, we don't have any rooms right now. Were you hoping to? Are you here to visit someone? Or do we have a name? We can call them up for you.
Oh, no, I'm sorry if you don't have any rooms, and that's unfortunate. We'll just have to find somewhere else. Thank you.
We traveled all this distance and there's no rooms.
Yeah.
It was a shame. A real shame.
Well, we appreciate the service, but we will be leaving then. Thank you.
You have a great day.
Well, you as well. Velveteen, I will say, continuing with your perception.
Oh, thank God.
I'd imagine you'd still technically be keeping an eye out for them this whole entire time. You can see just like starting to like make their way up some stairs to the floor above that are two of the party members that you saw before, as well as Cylen, who's between the two. They're not like no one's like rushing or pushing another. They just seem to be having like a idle chat as they make their way upstairs.
Interesting. I'll wait to leave to relay this to Achaeus. And then we leave, and I relay this to Achaeus.
Yeah, I will relay this to Galen through the telepath connection, assuming we are still.
Has it been more than 4 minutes?
Oh yeah,
Probably.
I thought it was a lot longer than that.
No.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. I will not relay this to Galen, as they are quite out of reach and out of time. So I'm assuming we just will head back to the restaurant then.
Hey, Caius, can you make a perception check real quick?
Oh, great!
Oh.
Don't let me down.
Please don't disappear on me.
Or
I rolled a 15.
Good roll for you.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's a total of... Oh, now it's a total of 15.
I rolled a total of 15. I'm trying my best.
And that's all we ask.
Oh, actually,
Okay.
my thing was 5.
Oh, thank you for that roll. So you make your way back to the restaurant.
Can I do a little RP, please? Pretty please?
Yes.
Okay. I do find it a little weird, though, that they go to public places and outside of what we've seen, they seem relatively nice to him. And it just doesn't seem right.
I mean, we're here thinking of the classic kidnapper idea of, every kidnapped person is treated terribly and awfully, and that's not true, and it may be more common, but it is definitely we also don't know the entire situation ourselves.
No, I know. It's also been several years. It's just maybe not fully accepted it, but he could be a little okay with this due to Stockholm syndrome potentially.
Perhaps.
Is that a word I can use, Nate? I don't know when Stockholm syndrome was invented.
This last century, due to the events in Stockholm, Sweden.
Okay. We're still gonna go with it. Okay.
Just keep going with it.
I was just making sure. Okay, I'm just making sure.
But yes, we don't fully know the situation, so as I know we are prepared to get him out of there, and I think we should. It doesn't seem to be I don't want to say the most pressing issue, or at least to him the most pressing issue. If that makes sense.
It does. We also need to do it in a way to where we can know for sure he'll seek safety and not just get caught in the crossfire if we have to.
Yes, the
get
priority. His well-being is the priority in all of this.
So I feel like next time we are all, battle ready and get a plan going, I think we should wait for them to leave the hotel again, because we need to have an open space to where we can remove the kid very quickly from the situation.
If that's everything, then you can all make your way back into the restaurant. Was there anything else happening during this time for those within still?
Has our food arrived yet?
Oh yeah,
Oh, quick fucking service.
I mean, you all get your drinks, but your food will still be a bit.
sister will take a drink of it, and then.
A hair even in your drink. That's very impressive. Because I don't think the chef would have touched it. And the chef seems to be the issue.
The chef is in the back
waiter
like,
would've
Yeah,
been
but there's a bugbear waiter, right?
drop.
It was the waiter never introduced themselves to us.
No.
We don't know what the waiter is.
Your waiter is like a 3.5 foot tall goblin.
Still impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we arrive back.
Yeah,
Galen
we
did
are-
not order anything for himself.
Oh yeah, you all can
Honestly,
just
you're
arrive back at the
valid.
restaurant now. Make your way back to the table, where you can see your companions have their drinks at the ready, and yours are there as well.
So, how'd it go?
There was some snafus, but
Oh,
you know,
is everything okay? No one noticed you or anything, right?
Yeah.
There wasn't a
You
big
didn't cause
scene or anything, right?
Yeah.
I would hate to remiss that there was a big scene, and it's my fault. We were-
Don't say
we
that.
were-
It was my fault. I bumped into a large ogre while invisible and caused this scene, and they disappeared into the crowd. However, as much as a mistake as I made, we did recover, and we went to where Cylen said they were staying, and we Velveteen saw that they were there going to a room. We did not stick around to find out what room, as it would have seemed suspicious, as the hotel is currently full.
Valid.
But we did see them there. So I believe, despite some of my literal missteps, we were successful in our mission overall.
Then what's our next move?
Well, theoretically, the next move would be to. He seemed concerned. He seemed like he wanted us to stop the nightmares. That is the thing I don't know how we would accomplish. Unless he continues to bring us into where we were last night.
Should we discuss with the people from the Kalashtar what we could, if there's anything that can be done, or maybe just to get more information about the dreams and the dream realm and the nightmares in general?
What we could do is talk to Tresh about it.
It's not the worst idea.
Tresh should be able to get us there, theoretically, right? Tresh brought me there.
Yeah. We could talk to both of them. I mean,
I don't really want to go back to our
worth it.
client like 2 hours later and be like, hey,
what's
could-
up?
We could wait until tomorrow when we're a little less battle weary.
Yeah.
and I feel like I know we're on a case, but we're missing the entire one-day festival that's only happening today, it sounds like. If that's the plot that's happening right now in this city, Nate.
Yeah, Nate, let me punch things. Come on.
It's like,
Let me do it.
I feel like there's a thing that's only happening today, and if we only work on the case and we're just like, oh, we go home after this, then Nate's gonna be like sad.
The two people that hired us are gonna see us at the fair just having fun. It's like, I thought we hired them to find them. Like, yeah, it's like, you did, but once a year.
We have all the information we can get for the day. So
I don't particularly have any interest in the festival. I've been there, done that, so I would. This is like a yearly thing, right? I'm assuming this is like an
Yeah.
annual thing.
It
Yeah.
happens every year.
I've been there, done that, so I will take my leave. Or if not right now, we're still waiting for our food. But I will not participate, and I also have a shift tonight, so
Understandable.
I will rest before my shift.
Question to the DM. We're vibing, we're eating food, la-di-da-di-da. Could this be considered a short rest? Your boy needs hit points back, Nate. I'm down bad.
You're not focused on healing or otherwise treating yourselves. But you're doing light activities.
I mean, we got poutine. I would call that treating yourself.
Yeah.
It's true.
We paid extra, Nate. Extra. And we took an Uber here, Nate. We're not doing that much walking. There's got to be enough downtime
We gotta
for
have
your
our
boy to
exercise
get his hit
somehow.
dice in, you know?
You know, it'll take you about 20 minutes just to get your food, so that way everything needs to be nice and freshly made. Sure, you can get your short rest. Between that and eating, and then waiting around to be able to pay.
We can roll some hit dice. Why not? Ooh.
I don't need to roll anything.
Oh,
What? You went?
I
Oh.
also just kind of like thought about the oddness about healing here, but you know what? It's good. It's actually surprisingly good food after all. It's like, man, maybe this place really is just open because of these sword fries.
You all are enjoying the food. Twister takes a bite of it and it's just like, no.
Yeah, but, I mean, Galen's not eating. Absolutely not.
And then coughs up a hairball. No, I'm kidding.
To be fair, Galen does rarely eat to begin with.
Correct.
Yeah.
Are you not gonna enjoy any of the sword fries, Galen?
Oh, absolutely not. Are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Nate. Thank
They're
you. Thank
they're
you.
pretty tasty.
There's this sword fry right here that is just. No.
You want me to eat it? I'll eat it if it'll make you happy. If it'll make all of you happy
How
to watch
about
me
Nah,
eat
no,
a
no,
sword fry, I'll eat it.
no. We're not here to pressure people into doing things they don't want to do.
No,
That's
yes,
not what
I
we're
mean,
about.
No, I'm gonna eat it and then be like, oh, that's.
Yeah.
Underwhelming.
Okay.
everything I eat tastes like ash in my mouth, so it doesn't matter.
Oh no, that does track. Yeah.
Does it? How does it track?
No.
Velveteen?
That's not. No, that's not me
No, how does
saying.
it track?
No. That's not me saying this. I'd imagine because what Galen's gone through and how they were brought back, I'd imagine they couldn't enjoy or taste food to begin with. This is me thinking this. This is not me saying this.
Yeah, Velveteen's not saying this because Velveteen doesn't know anything about Galen diet.
No, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's
Yeah.
why I'm thinking this.
Okay.
No.
Great, lovely.
Yes. What is everyone up to now at this time after you have your food and make your payments, and kind of like treat? I guess also spend some spare time doing some light treating of yourselves. Like you don't have any physical wounds, but just like massaging your body in the meantime to make yourself feel better.
In public.
Whoa.
Mm.
No.
Ew.
You know, just kind of like this, or cracking your neck kind of deal.
No, I've never done that in my life.
Yeah, Twister's gonna eat some of the food, and then after he like just finishes what he wants to eat, he'll just kind of like sit back and say, what are our thoughts with the group? The group we're going to find, like the group that has a kid.
Oh. I mean, theoretically, they're not how they are presenting themselves.
Okay.
So
Um.
they're probably not human. They're probably disguising themselves.
We know exactly what they are because we saw them last night.
That's true. We did.
Yeah. They're theoretically the same things that we fought in our like dreamscape.
Right.
Because that's why we knew what the things were before.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they're the nightmares? Or...
The dreaming dog, I believe.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Why would they have use for a kid like him, though?
I'm from exactly the reason the lady said.
He's
He's
powerful.
powerful.
Yeah.
He can do something no one else seemingly can do.
Or very few can.
And that's directly enter the dream world?
Mm-hmm.
Without sleeping or a use of a spell.
Mm-hmm.
Twister will kind of like just think to himself.
So we need to stop them, essentially, right?
Yeah.
Get the kid, get him safe, take
Mhm.
care of these nightmares again. It sounds too simple, but we know it's not going to be that way.
I mean, it's not at all simple, theoretically.
I mean, finding them, getting the kid. It sounds, like I'm saying, it sounds simple, but they're nightmares.
Mm. Why is it doing that?
Alright, well,
No idea.
I'm gonna
Having fun.
go enjoy the festival
No.
since we have nothing else that we can do right now.
Yeah, I'm going to return back to our office and rest for the evening.
That
Or
was
rest for the
understandable.
day. Until I do have a shift tonight that I have to attend.
Is anyone else going to the festival, or is it going to just be me?
No,
Uh,
I'll go to the festival.
I was going to attend, but not for. I have a case I have to work on.
Wish you luck.
Yeah, I'll try my damnedest.
Will you need any help or anything?
No, it's not a dangerous one.
Hey,
ideally.
if you need any help, let me know.
I'm 100% fine on my own. I am a professional detective.
Okay. Nate, question.
What's up?
Where's the fighting at?
Okay, the
Or is it
fighting.
the same thing?
You can see that there's like a couple of different, like I said, there's a couple different arenas just within like this larger area within Mildura that you're in right now. Just kind of like, but the stages themselves are pretty small. The 10 by 10 foot squares, where like that people kind of like get elevated on to do these fights on. But like there's always kind of like crowds, just kind of like all around, doing some like less than legal gambling with each other over who's gonna win. But yeah, it wouldn't take you any time at all to go ahead and find a spot to make your way to and try to partake in some of the fights.
Now, when we say fights, these are fist fights, correct?
Correct.
Okay, cool. I will approach whichever table or venue that they're setting this up at.
Oh,
How much is our food that we have to pay for?
in total, it would have been 2 sovereigns.
Okay.
Oh, that's not too bad. Can we leave a tip?
Gratuity was already included, but we can, yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like I'll leave 4 or 5 sovereign. You know, be nice.
Oh my gosh.
What? They're in the service business. That's not fun.
That's not.
Alright. Thank you very much for your time here. I hope you enjoyed it. Our famous chops.
I'll
Like-
also join Velveteen.
Okay.
I'll watch the competition that they're doing.
It takes you no time at all to make your way to one of these bare knuckle brawl arenas. And as you kind of like start perusing the area, like looking over the stage, you do see some familiar faces who are apparently running this one. You see multiple halflings with nice suits on, and the Boromar clan emblem attached to them. They kind of like handling a lot of like the gambling side, as well as another one being like the judge for the fight. And you can see on one side, just kind of like going between heckling and cheering, that is Ilsa Boromar herself.
Oh, icky.
There she is.
Pleasure to see you again, Miss Boromar. So,
Interact with her. Hi.
Is she even nearby enough to us? Or is she like backstage?
I mean, it's like out in the middle of the open, and
Okay.
she's like right next to one of the stages, so you'd have to make your way over into there.
so is this the area where we enter ourselves in this little competition?
Oh, there ain't you lot. Well, you're the faces I actually care to see, and some new fighter-looking kind of person.
Oh yes, you haven't met them. This is our lovely friend Lila.
Huh.
You all here for the fights, then?
More or less, yes. We had to blow off a little bit of steam if possible.
Oh. The one-on-ones are just about done for this stage, but if you'd like to stick around for our big rustle and tussle, a royal rumble.
So you're saying there's no one-on-one competition left at all?
Not within here, but if you'd like to go ahead and take your time fighting a bunch of other people and maybe earning some coin to the side as well.
Well, where is this table where I could place a friendly wager?
She just opens up one of her palms and stretches it out to you.
Who currently has the favored odds? I'm curious.
Kid, it's who I say.
Well, and I will reach into my back pocket where my money is. I will put 5 gold on myself. Oh, you just got a new front runner.
Five Gallifers to make you the front runner.
How much Gallifers to make me the front runner, Nate? How much?
I could be persuaded. Possibly if I were to be enticed with something a little more shiny.
What is she implying?
She asking for a platinum?
Is
She's
she-
asking for more money.
Okay, I was like,
How much more money? Like, I'm curious. How much money to make you me,
Make an insight.
Okay.
Sister's just gonna be like, I think this is one of those things where you just have to keep adding more.
I'm rolling really well tonight.
Yeah, you can indeed guess that she seems to be just being like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just wait and see. I'll look for more, and then just kind of like, when I feel like it, I'll say stop.
25? Don't give me that look, Nate. Yes or no? You said higher or lower?
You know what? Hey there, front runner. How you doing?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Have you got the chops to back it up?
Oh, I've got a lot more than just the chops to back it up.
She kind of like motions to have you kind of like bring your head down closer to her level.
Oh, I do it.
Okay. If I lose money off of you, I'm chopping off one of your fingers.
Oh, sweet darling, I've already lost an arm. Taking a finger's not gonna do too much.
Jesus Christ.
Where's the sign up for
I know, Stone. It was a cool line. I'm sorry, Brian.
the Royal Rumble? Right? Where's the sign up for that?
This is a very loosey-goosey one right now. There is no official sign-up, but you are assured that there is like a token of merits that you'll be given if you were to win at this,
Okay.
as well as like a share of the pot that's being guaranteed.
Okay.
So, do we head towards the ring or stage or wherever? Just do things.
Certainly. So it was just Twister and Velveteen that are joining this.
Aaron, you're a heavy hitter.
Come on, Lila.
Ah.
But you guys have to throw and let me win though. They're gonna cut one of my
alright.
fingers off.
That's kind of why I don't want to join. I want to give you a chance.
Listen, if it's just us three left, then Velveteen wins.
What, I would have to physically win. I would have to eliminate both of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, this is fun. Unpredictability.
No, because this is Lila's first time, like, at the fair. She kind of wants to, like, experience it.
That's fair. I get it. Before heading towards like the little arena we're gonna be fighting, and I'll like offer a fist bump to Lila. I was like, I got this, right? I can handle this.
Oh, you've definitely got this.
Yeah.
I'll get a fist bump right back.
Yeah. Head into the
What's
arena.
the rule for the Royal Rumble? Is it still fists only?
Yeah, this is fist only.
Is there a rule on magic?
No magic.
Would Emboldening Bond fall under that?
That sounds like magic.
It's an ability.
Are you placing it on someone though?
Magical ability.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you're
this
that's like
is-
using steroids.
That's fair.
Are we roiding up?
Very
Yeah.
nice. Anywho, I'm not gonna type something real quick. Alright, so, everyone who is joining up can go ahead and roll a d20 to find their place in this queue. First four are going to be put into the arena all together right now. We're going to do some quick fighting mechanics here, too.
I was
20?
about to say, like, if you
So,
want
because there's going to be 20 people here, so, let's not deal with the hours of combat that would actually be.
I feel like that, yeah, we'll be in the same wave essentially if it's by 4, or if it's by 2. Well, no, yeah, by 4 by 4.
Pretty much as soon as anyone's eliminated another person, go in and fill to make sure that there's 4 people until there's no more people that can enter, and then it'll just dwindle from there. And hey, for your stamina purposes, good thing for you all to not be up there immediately. As you kind of like have to wait around after like the bell is rung, and you just start seeing like a multitude of different humanoids and goblinoids and the like go ahead and just start pummeling each other. You can see them going ahead and just knocking the teeth out of one another, breaking their noses. Occasionally going ahead and just picking someone up and just tossing them out to eliminate them from the competition. Just a big old fight where there's plenty of like blood and teeth just kind of like scattered onto the ground immediately, and a crowd just kind of like roaring and cheering the whole time. And you can hear some of them go ahead and give like curses as the people that they bet on would lose at this point. But eventually we get to see Velveteen and Twister both actually go ahead and show up at the pretty much the same time as you see like one of the contestants, a Goliath man, go ahead and just take one contestant and use them as like a hammer to go ahead and just slam into two others to knock them out of the ring, and the arena, and the person who was used as the weapon get knocked unconscious from being used in that way, and then just kind of like rolled out.
Question. Are these people wearing armor?
No one's wearing armor.
Thank God. Thank God.
Oh, okay, cool. As Velveteen comes out, you will see he has a tattoo on his back now, and it's of a what was it gonna be? It's of a noose, and it just says underneath it a hanged man.
And Twister's also gonna come out. He's gonna take off his shirt, and you'll see right here in his chest this like just stab wound that kind of like radiates out a tiny bit, and it's his wound that he got from when the Revenant stabbed him.
Listen, it was gonna be a neck tattoo this time, okay?
Nah, name a more iconic duo: Johnny's characters and back tattoos.
Brian using
can't find any
guidance. Don't you throw this at me, Brian? I'll throw it right back.
All right, but it's the three of you. Can I go ahead and get a strength check and then a constitution check?
Strength check and constitution check.
Yes. If you have, you need to have a 10 or higher in both right now to not just get your asses handed to you immediately.
All right.
The front runner. There he is.
The front runner. No.
Front runner.
All right.
And not a save for constitution, a check.
Oh.
Oh. It's the same number for me.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
That's not.
Okay.
Wait, no, it's not. Hold on. Shit, I'm gonna get out immediately.
Well, you needed a 10 or higher. On both, but you know.
Galen, help!
He didn't.
No, I
Like,
know, he just
with
yells
you
out,
also.
Galen. No, he just yelled like, Galen, help! Just hoping you're around.
All right. You
Galen
need a
is in
10 or
jail.
higher on both the. Okay, Velveteen. Go ahead and mark off half your health right now. Twister, knock off about like 10 points, as you
Okay.
do a lot better. You all actually, Twister, in fact, as Velveteen is kind of like going in there with confidence and getting the rude awakening of like, yeah, there's other trained fighters in here as well, as he's having to kind of like go ahead and turtle up and just take a bunch of blows as multiple people, as one of the other members goes ahead and just starts knocking into him with a bunch of like fast flurries of blows, as if they might be very trained with martial arts themselves. Just smacking into Velveteen, who's going to be feeling this pain in his joints and side.
I imagine it's like. So go ahead.
At the same time that's happening, Twister, you see the Goliath man go ahead and just start charging towards you, and you do take one bad blow to at your shoulder, and then after that you're able to go ahead and clock him in the jaw, and just get like the right kind of like blow to get a concussion and knock him down onto the ground. As you almost feel like you hear a thunderous roar with your fist, just with how good of a connection it was.
Twister like knocks out the Goliath and just goes, "Oh, I did it! Velveteen, oh my God!"
No, that's fine.
Okay.
It's okay.
That's another person knocked out. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and see a Tabaxi woman go ahead and take the place of the Goliath, and just kind of like starts going to scrap around. Let's get another round of strength and constitution checks.
Strength check. Fuck.
Nah, I'm done fucking around. I'm done fucking around.
Twister just dies. Right on stage.
Twister's like,
Twister's
yeah,
died.
I did it. I did. And the Tabaxi's like,
What I imagine
pushes
happened,
them.
he knocked him out, goes, Velveteen, look, I did it, I did.
Yeah, you are just knocked. Go ahead and take like 30 points of damage as the Tabaxi just runs right up to you, and like a JoJo character just does their own flurry of blows right into you, and you're left with nothing but doing like the anime knockback as you're brought back, and then just one final like roundhouse kick knocks you right off the center, and you are left dazed looking up
Oh.
with your 2 natural ones.
Jesus Christ.
Yep, that's sure what happened.
Meanwhile, Velveteen, giving no more shits about this whole thing. I'll say you only take 5 more points of damage right now, but you go ahead and just take the person who was just beating the crap out of you, and just kind of like clobber into them quite a bit. Your non-metal hand going ahead and like taking some damage yourself just because of punching so much and so hard, going ahead and getting like the tears at the knuckles until you knock them down, and that like some of the Boromar clan members go ahead and just quickly go ahead get up and drag them off as you roll up to the Tabaxi, who's just knocked off Twister, and go ahead and give them a nice pleasant surprise. Kicks it up from behind as well, and knocked them right off stage.
I have a question. Am I knocked out of the stage right now, or am I still in?
You're off.
Okay.
You're no longer in the competition.
Cool.
I do have a question though.
Yeah.
As soon as I get out, I'm casting Cure Wounds on myself.
Second wind. Is that in play?
You can use that still.
Okay. I'm not going to use it this round, but making sure.
Okay. Well, we're already down to the final 4 soon enough. With this and some more bits of fighting going on, it is now you, Velveteen, as well as a half-elven man with like some musculature to him, but more of a slight build. Seems to be another like speedy, like martial arts focused kind of person. You can see a Goliath woman who is kind of like just ready. It looks like she can go ahead and just crush a boulder with her bare hands. And you can see that there is a middle-aged gnomish man who it just kind of like hobbles onto the stage as well, and just kind of like does the old-fashioned kind of like bar saloon 1920 speakeasy
Let me
kind
at
of like
him.
boxing stance. Let's get your strength and constitution checks now.
Oh.
Can I hold on? Did he eat spinach? He probably did. After this roll, can I like pop second wind, please?
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna be. I think it's a D10 plus my fighter level. Needs to be a good roll. It's all right. And that, and then okay.
Okay.
Got a chance.
Okay. You'll take another 10 points of damage as this half-elven, like, martial arts kind of fat guy goes ahead and just starts pulling into you. You're already kind of, like, used to this, and you kind of, like, steady yourself at the same time. On the other hand, a surprise to a lot of people, especially with fucking come on, really? Is how the Goliath woman and the gnomish man go ahead and try to take on each other first. One definitely thinking the other should be a much easier opponent than they are. Slips. No, it doesn't slip on sweat. They go ahead and try to punch at each other. Size difference apparently not mattering too much as they strike even blows against each other. One to the face, the other right into like the knee, actually seeming to knock something bad there. As with this force of blows, they somehow both knock each other out. The dice are weird.
So is it just me and this Popeye gentleman?
It's you and the half-elven man.
Okay.
The Popeye gentleman.
Okay, so that was
just
the
knocked
Popeye
out.
gentleman. Okay.
All right. Another strength and constitution
All
check.
right, let's wrap this up. Oh my god.
Yeah?
Yeah. We'll hang and bang a little bit. We'll give him a show.
Okay. Yeah, don't worry, they rolled worse than you. So, you go ahead, you kind of like, after this, like, like a fair back and forth with this half-elven man, go ahead and the two of you just kind of like start going to a point where you're just slugging it out with each other. It's not like it's gone away from like the refined style like the guy was going for at first, and you can see that he's just kind of like mad and upset that you're not going down as easily as he hoped, and he just kind of like starts pummeling back and forth into even more, but you're able to land some blows still. You two seem to be in a very similar state right now. I need a final round right now.
Question. These are essentially attacks, right?
Yeah, this is essentially your attacks.
If I roll strength, can I action surge and roll another set of strength?
I'll allow it.
Okay. 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 Constitution's keeping me alive.
I mean, you need to just 10 or above, so.
No, I know. It's just I'm happy Constitution's rolling well.
Oh, yeah.
It's odds, and guess what? You two continue to just kind of like fight each other. You can see like the crowd around is really feeling it. These last two fighters going ahead and being able to go ahead and stay on their feet for so long and just continue going back and forth, slugging at each other. Like there's. This is exactly the kind of fight they were probably here to see. They're seeing like all the you're bruising each other up pretty badly. There's you probably just had a couple of teeth kind of like chipped during one of the punches from the guy, and you definitely like knocked some of his own teeth loose after one of your own punches. Both your eyes getting swollen up. You're both gonna be taking. Yeah, only take like 5 points of damage yourself, but it's just like this whole long time here within this arena, and then eventually, they go ahead and swing right at you, and you can feel like it's kind of slightly connect with your jaw as you give a counter and nail them right into the dead center of their face. And watch them kind of just tumble backwards with a couple kind of like somersaults and just get sprawled out onto the ground, unconscious. And like with that, the crowd just kind of like just lifts their hands up and roars. Fuck yeah, Metal Want some fucking money off of you. Others being like, ah, fuck.
Twister will cheer for Velveteen.
I hope so.
Yeah, that's cheering.
Yeah. Ilsa and like another Boromar clan member go ahead and kind of like walk up to you as well, and they'll hand you both a pouch as well as a badge that is circular, made out of copper, and has the imprint of a fist in it. And that, by the way, inside the pouch is going to be, okay, with all the betting going on, would be about 60, 60 Gallifers for you. Well,
Nice. Nice.
good job, front runner. Looks like you get to keep your other hand all nice and tact.
How close is she to me currently?
Right in front of you.
Okay, so I'm like, I know she's there, but I'm like beaten and like, I imagine one eye is swollen shut, right? I will then look at her, and I will take my non-robotic hand, and I'm like, I told you I can do it, and I'll just boop her on the nose.
Don't do that again.
I mean, there's two sides here that I want to do, and it's like, I don't know.
Can Twister hop on the stage? And just like head over and pat him and like, all right, champ, let's get you back well and rested.
Are you like leading me away when this is happening?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm casting Cure Wounds on you.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying she's cute when she's mad. That's all I'm saying. Please don't make her kill a Chaos. She's not gonna kill a Chaos.
Get 6 points of healing.
Yeah,
She
don't
was-
call me cute. Don't boot me on the fucking nose again, please. No, please. This is actually just me telling you not to do that. And there's your money, and that medal can let you go ahead and perform tomorrow night. After this whole festival's done, you can go ahead and compete in another knuckle brawl over there in the cornerstone. How's that sound?
Sounds like I might be taking a little bit more of your money.
Is that a challenge?
No, ma'am. I don't know. It's not. It's a certainty.
Velveteen, shut up. Twister says.
I look forward to taking your money instead. Get
I'm
over
sorry.
it now.
I'm sorry about him. He just says a lot of shit.
Oh, sweet thing. Don't worry. It'll be quick and easy.
I push him away. I am forcefully pushing him away at this point.
Why am I doing this? Because this is what Velveteen does for a living. He fights. He doesn't care if he wins or loses or gets his brains knocked out anymore. And he's welcome in the town.
mob boss.
What is she gonna do? Hurt me?
You. Kill Case?
They're not gonna kill a Chaos. They have an issue with me at this situation.
Yeah, so she'll make a Chaos kill you. Because she has a fucking hold on a Chaos.
She
Do
does.
you not remember that?
No, I do remember this.
She's gonna ruin our fucking lives with a Chaos as the cause of it. Okay, go on.
You look like you need a rest, Velveteen.
Okay. We can move along now. Same scenery, just a different spots in the crowd. As Galen, as you are kind of like looking around the space, you can see that this arena's and the crowd's filled with all kinds of different people. You can imagine are from all across the continent. You can see like people wearing like traditionally Carnish fashion. People who seem to be from the more wizardly country of Ondare, based off of their robes and some of the items that they have as accessories. And you also see someone that you can see a fire genasi out there as well, who's got like he has pitch black skin, shaved head, very curly mustache going on.
I'm just gonna approach him.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do it. Chalkhurst, yes? I extend my hand out to him.
Alright. You'll go ahead and take your hand as well after having a surprised look at first, and then just go, "Oh, well, I didn't know I was famous around these parts as well. Thank you very much for noticing me."
Your name gets around everywhere.
Oh, that's wonderful to hear.
And he's just gonna go, "This is going to be very bizarre for you, but... shit. I fucking missed you."
Have we met?
Yeah, we have. You just not in this, circumstance. Not in this face.
You have him check something? Were you wearing a mask when we met before? I'm sorry, you sound a little familiar.
Yeah. Uh-huh. One would, yeah.
They just kind of like go
Yeah.
into like a bit of like a squint as they look at you as if like they're trying to
Looking at me is
remember
not gonna
something.
do a damn thing for you. It's all gonna be in the voice, and I know this fucking goddamn body can't get the fucking voice right, but it's as close as I can do. Please, Char, I fucking need this. And if you need me to say it, I'll fucking say it.
Their eyes kind of like widen a bit as like you can see like his mouth go ahead and just kind of like go like gape, finger out, just like very confused look. Yeah?
Galen just starts sobbing. I'm gonna try to hug him if you will let me hug him.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like you go ahead and try that, and you'll go ahead and just give you like a very big squeeze, almost at like to the point that it feels like it's he's about to crush your ribs at first, and I like still holding on. Oh my.
It's a fucking law, and I honestly don't understand fucking half of it. But I would love to explain it. I just hoped you would be here. I heard with the festival that was happening. I was like, God damn, I hope he's here. I know he loves a goddamn good fight.
I was just in the ring, a little bit ago myself.
Fuck, I goddamn missed it.
Got knocked out fast.
What the fuck? What happened?
Well, what happens when you decide to go ahead and fight someone that's apparently a very well-seasoned veteran of the war themselves who has a lot more experience than you do? It wasn't this Rumble, don't worry. It was one of the one-on-ones before.
You're always better in payers anyway.
Yeah, someone help me with my back.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to talk.
We're gonna have to talk. And Galen is going to reach into his breast pocket and go, "It's a lot to explain, but he'll hand him one of Galen's business cards."
Fucking prim and proper.
Oh, I fucking hate it so goddamn much.
Alright, and he'll take the card. Well, your fashion sense gets a little bit,
Oh,
something, you're missing some stuff still.
no. I don't know if you're free nowish for a talk, or if you want to later, if you still have festival stuff to do, but...
Fuck yeah, I could talk right now.
Okay, fucking great. I'm gonna look around. Is anyone, like, noticing this encounter?
The other three who are there, are you looking around for Galen?
I'm looking around for anyone. Yeah, like the other three of my party, I guess, but they're kind of like, I know, over off somewhere else. But just like anyone else that is like clocking this conversation that Galen is having that he shouldn't be having.
No one seems to be giving you any mind.
I'm gonna look around for Galen just to see if he's like.
Oh, you asshole! I didn't even go with you all.
If he's like okay, like just in the general vicinity of where I'm at. Like if it's not around, then it's not around. But
all right, make a perception check. Okay. You'd be able to kind of like, as you're looking around and done healing, looking at the crowd, you do see Galen chatting up with this Fire Genasi.
Okay.
You wouldn't have seen the hug. You would be just like at looking at them right after that when they are having a conversation with each other, like being like free to talk right now kind of deal.
Yeah. I can't hear anything, can't see anything. Twister's just gonna assume that it has to do with the case that Galen mentioned. After like a few seconds, Twister will just turn away and go back to what he was doing.
Then yeah, I guess I'm good. Char and I are gonna run off somewhere.
Boo boo.
You don't know.
Well, we can go ahead and move over to Case's side. If the case is available right now.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm
Okay.
good. I just my camera's taking. There we are.
Alright, Case. After being able to go ahead and send back over to Lord Dura and get ready for your rest within the detective agency. As you're kind of like getting yourselves set up for this rest, you notice that you feel like something within one of your pockets, some piece of paper.
I'll pull it out.
Okay. Pull it out and you can unfold it to get like this full writing here. And you can see scribbled on. You can see scribbled on are the words, "I can return what has been lost to you. Meet me when you're free. Your dearest ally, Mordekash." And there we can go ahead and end the session.
Oh dear.
You know, your dearest ally. Your
Are we
dearest
gonna-
ally.
Are we gonna be doing more of the festival next week?
You're all free to do the festival as long as you want.
Okay. Because I'm not finished.
No, I made sure to make plenty of things for this, just in case y'all were interested, in fact.
I'm just so happy that you gave me the thing I would be the most interested in seeing here.
Hope everyone had fun tonight. it's been lovely going ahead and joining y'all for another session.
It was a lot of fun.
Yee. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
God, I feel so much more comfortable now. Holy shit.
Now that you're out of the suit.
Yeah. It was a lot of sweat. It was very uncomfortable.
Yeah. It
This-
looked very uncomfortable.
It's
I like
just a
the
warm-up
hat
round.
though.
That's
It
more
is
like
just
a
a warm-up
middle of
round.
winter type outfit.
Nah, fursuits are any season.
Listen, I'll wear the fursuit anytime anyone wants to see me wear a fursuit.
Every
I'm
day,
gonna-
baby.
Every day, I got you.
Alright. Again, thank y'all. We should be back again next week for some more Sharn to pick up on the contests and other intrigue going on. But for now, let's go ahead and give a wonderful send-off. If everyone can go ahead and let everyone know who you are and where else they can find you. Let's go ahead and start with the wonderful, impeccable Becca.
Hi, I'm Becca Morgan. You can find me anywhere that I am worth finding as Cool Armadillo, either with a 0 as the final O or not. It depends, really. As for other places you can find me on Wednesdays for the rest of this month at twitch.tv/talkingxp for Nightly Sins, a charity vampire the Masquerade game where we are raising money for the Trevor Project, and I am playing just Lorelei. I'm just playing Lorelei, who's a grunge bassist/singer of a awful band. And I got almost fucking murdered in the first session. So yeah, that's me. That's it.
Thank you very much. Next up, the stupendous and amazing Stone.
Stupendous. Okay.
I don't know if that's the right word. I haven't seen that definition for that in a while. Hope it was
It is
good.
a word. I mean, I think it's a positive. It's a positive descriptor.
We're taking it as a positive.
Yes. Hello, I am Stone. I will keep this brief. You can find me on my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/hello I am Stone, where I like to stream. Been doing some Overwatch lately. We'll see. Next week, I hope to start the Quarry, and stream that hopefully on Tuesday, and then we'll see what else on other days. And then if you want to keep up with my streams, or if you want to keep up with me, you can follow me on Twitter at hello I am Stone.
Thank you as well. Next up, the magnanimous and charitable Johnny.
Hello. We're gonna be full of streams this week because my work decided to fuck me over big time. Monday through Friday, we're gonna have a stream every single day, including I want to say Friday. I really want to say Friday. Friday we'll be live with Left 4 Dead 2 with me, Marv, Kai, and Luke. We're doing some modded Left 4 Dead 2. It's gonna be great. But every day outside of that, it's gonna be a toss up between Demon Souls, which we're definitely gonna beat because it's a baby game, and other scary stuff. It's a baby game. I've played it. It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but follow me on my Twitch. It's Macho Madness. Follow me on my Twitter. It's Macho Madness. And keep loving yourself because you deserve to be loved because you're incredible, incredible people.
Thank you. And now, looking up a definition for another word before I say this. Here we go. The gentle and genteel Brian.
Genteel?
I thought you were gonna call him bombastic.
Okay. Alright, you can find me on Twitter at Cosmic Zeta. You can find me on Twitch at Cosmic Zeta. I might sometime this week stream Final Fantasy 2. I kind of regret not streaming Final Fantasy 1 because I had a really good time with it. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. But that's all I have.
Thank you as well. And last but not least, the kind and amazing Aaron. As I ran out of large words that I can think of on the spot.
It's okay. I'm a very simple person, so I'll take the simple words.
I'm sorry. I'm not
No,
smart.
you're good. Neither am I. You can find me on Twitter at
please don't poke me with an underscore at the end because that person still has it.
Thank you. So, with all that done, hope everyone has a wonderful week and an amazing evening, afternoon, whatever time of day it may be for them. Till next time, bye bye everyone.